Okay, good. Now don't forget, band practice after the show.
No, I've got to do the garden.
What, you've waited this long? What's waiting a few more weeks?
If I wait a few more weeks, we're not going to have any food.
All that means is we just starve earlier. What's the big difference if we starve now or later? Either way, we starve.
Well, personally, I'd like to prolong it.
You want to prolong starvation? What, are you crazy? I say get it over with. You don't want to drag it out, John. I don't know about you, but I don't like those missed meal cramps.
Well, you got a point there.
Well, we're going to start practice without you. So hurry up on that gardening.
I'll do the best I can.
Sure you will. Bye.
You're listening to a special presentation of The John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 5. Cryogenically preempted nonsense.
All right, fellas, we better get ready and just help John. He needs some help getting this garden going.
Well, my back has been hurting today. I don't know if I can do anything.
Oh, your back is hurting, Uncle Shady?
Damn right.
Well, when did it start hurting, Uncle Shady?
When I found out we got to do gardening, might be some reaction.
Some reaction to what?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, here, you take the hoe.
Don't give him the hoe. He might get the wrong idea.
I don't understand, Uncle Shady.
The hoe he's going to give you is not on any dating site.
Oh, I understand.
Well, that's a first.
Shady, you think you can handle raking?
I don't know. My arthritis is bad, too.
Uncle Shady, I didn't know you had arthritis.
You know, neither did John. But I found out as soon as I heard we're doing work. I think I'm allergic.
Was there anything you can do?
Yeah, well, sure. I'll supervise.
What does that mean, Uncle Shady?
That means I'll watch you guys work. And if you screw up, I'll tell you. Now let's hurry up. Hey, Joan, you ready for me yet?
Yeah, come on in, Shady. We don't have much time, though.
That's okay, because we got something to do.
Well, what do you got to do?
Well, we're going to wake up the nerd.
What do you mean you're going to wake up the nerd?
Well, he's been in that cryo-whatever chamber forever. We figure it's time to bring him out.
But why are you bringing him out?
Well, we need a synthesizer player for the band, and I was watching Revenge of the Nerds the other night, and I thought, you know what? It'd be cool to have a nerd in our band. So I said, let's get him up, let's thaw him out, and let's put him in the band.
Was there going to be any danger to his health?
Do I look like a doctor to you?
It just sounds risky.
Well, sleeping too long is risky too.
This hour's cool or uncool is...
If you can't get with the program, then get the hell out.
What's that referring to, Shady?
Well, what you were talking about earlier, John. If people can't come here to live in peace, then go back to where you came from.
Our first call is coming from Chicago, Illinois. Peppa, what say you?
This wouldn't happen if President Obama was in office.
Lady, it was happening all the time. You're just too dumb to pay attention.
Oh, snap!
Shady, don't talk to callers like that.
That's right!
I only talk nice to people who are smart.
Oh, baby, I passed the first grade.
Thanks for your call. Our next call comes from the United Kingdom. Henry, what say you?
It is unbelievable what the Prime Minister is saying.
Well, that's because you guys speak funny English. Nobody understands you. Next caller.
Over to Washington, D.C. You're on the John Lebang Show.
We have a dysfunctional immigration system which does not permit us to know who we let into our country, and it does not permit us to protect our citizens properly.
Okay, thanks for your call. You think he calls us before he tweets, or he tweets before he calls us?
Does it matter, Shady?
Well, I'd like to be the first place he talks crazy to.
There's no location on this next caller, Shady.
Well, that's because we don't know where she's calling from.
She?
That's right.
It's not Hillary, is it?
No, thank God.
Well, who is it then?
It's Bionic Boob Lady.
You mean Ditzy?
Damn right.
Ditzy, welcome to the show.
Hi, John. It's just so unbelievable, John. What's going out there, John? And I just don't know what to do about it, John.
So I'm taking it you're calling in as an uncool?
I don't know, John. I can't make up my mind.
Now, what can't you make up your mind about?
Oh, I don't know. By the way, did you get my latest pictures?
You sent me pictures?
In your email, John.
Is that it?
Yes, John. Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Where is she anyways?
Yeah, I don't know. Ever since the surgery, she's been gone.
Can I see those pictures she sent you?
I don't know, Shady. Let me check them out and see if they're private.
Well, I know they're going to be private. She's going to be showing you her bionic boobies. I'm out of here. See you at band practice, John. Bye. Did the doc bring them out yet?
They're pulling them out right now, Uncle Shady.
Yeah, they're in the last stages. Now they're just defrosting him.
You know, this beer's warm. You think he'll mind if I set it on him for a little while to cool it down? I don't know, Uncle Shady.
Well, you better ask the doctor on that one.
Hey, Doc.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, there's no medical emergency, Doc. Just a beer emergency.
I'm a doctor, not a brewery.
I just wanted to know if it was okay if I set my beer on him for a little while so he could cool it down. It's a little warmer than I prefer.
What do I care? Now will you stop interrupting me? I'm busy.
No problem, Doc. Thanks a lot.
All right, now we're going to wake him up.
Slow your roll, Tin Can. I know he's like your buddy and all.
Welcome back.
Where am I?
You're in sick bay.
Is this Star Trek?
No?
How long have I been out?
About 6 months.
Oh no, all that valuable time lost.
You want to be in a band?
Are you hungry?
No, but I gotta use the bathroom.
Hang on, I'll put in a catheter.
That's probably not a good idea.
Too bad.
Oh!
All right, I didn't need to see that. Yeah, neither did I, Uncle Shady. Let's get out of here. We'll see you later, geek.
Okay.
Hey, John, you ready for me yet?
Yeah, come on in. Shady? What's going on?
Oh, nothing really. Just got back from the Hollyfest.
You guys went without me?
Well, yeah, you had your radio show to do.
Yeah, but still, man, you could have waited for me. We could have went together.
Look at how late it is, John. You're not going to go at this time of night. You should have went during the day.
No, this is a real bummer, Shady.
Why don't you just shut up?
I'm assuming you have a cool or uncool.
Yeah, and I was assuming you were going to use the cool intro.
This hour's cool or uncool is...
Going to record stores back in the day.
How did you know I was talking about that?
Well, we had you on the radio, John.
What do you mean, in the car?
That's right, John. We had you on the radio. We didn't know that could happen until we saw Robert Bruce's video listening to you on the radio. And we said, really? We could turn you on? So we turned you on in the car and we were listening to you there.
That's interesting.
Now, can you get to the callers? People want to talk about this.
All right, our first call comes from Naples, Florida. Cora, cool or uncool?
Sonny, I used to have a lot of cool Elvis records.
Oh, you're a big Elvis fan, huh?
There's no one better than Elvis Presley.
Can I ask you a question, John?
Yeah, go ahead, Shady.
So what do you think about Elvis Costello?
He's an idiot.
Okay, thanks for your call.
You know what? I agree with her. Elvis is better than Elvis.
Well, which Elvis are you talking about?
Elvis Presley.
Well, was there any doubt on that?
I don't know. When some people say Elvis, I wonder if they're talking about Costello.
Well, I normally think of the king.
Better than the Queen, John.
Up next, we go out to Ottawa, Canada. Gordy, what say you?
Oh, I remember going to the record store, eh? I would pay $5 for a brand new record, eh?
$5, what were you buying?
Oh, 45s, eh?
I used to get those for 75 cents a piece.
Well, I'm not as old as you, eh?
That may be true, but you're stupid. Next caller, John.
All right, thanks for your call. Now over to Tokyo, Japan. What say you? And thanks for your call.
Yeah, they haven't called much lately.
Well, we don't have an affiliate in Japan.
Well, why don't we have an affiliate in Japan?
I don't know, Shady. Nobody's picked us up out there.
Well, I think you should get us out in Japan. Godzilla might want to listen to us. We talk about him all the time. He might feel good about that. I mean, how many people talk about Godzilla?
Well, there's a lot of people on YouTube that talk about Godzilla, Shady.
Yeah, you're talking about a bunch of nobodies.
Well, I'm kind of a nobody.
Well, that may be true, but I'm a superstar that's superfly. Now let's move on to the next caller, John.
Over to Chicago, Illinois. Peppa, cool or uncool?
Oh, snap! That's very cool. I used to go down and get the Michael Jackson music.
Oh, you like Michael Jackson, huh?
That's right. I love Michael Jackson. Just beat it.
Oh, God, now we got another singer.
That's right, honey. I loves to sing. Can I be in your bands?
Hell no.
Oh, snap. I can sing this song.
You might be able to sing, lady, but the stage ain't gonna be able to hold you. Goodbye.
Shady, you're really rude to her.
Well, we go way back. It's kind of like friend talk.
Up next, over to Montreal, Quebec. Wilfred, cool or uncool?
I like the Lawrence Welk.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Did Lawrence Welk ever make a record?
Well, I would think so. He's pretty famous, Shady.
I guess my grandparents used to watch that.
Yeah, mine too.
I was like, gee whiz, I gotta watch this, and then they'd watch Hee Haw.
Yeah, that was a bad show.
You ain't kidding, John. A bunch of hillbillies doing hillbilly stuff on television. That could warp anybody's mind.
Well, we got any more callers, Shady?
Nope, that's it, John. I'm out of here now. Talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Well, how you feeling, geek?
I'm a little discombobulated at the moment, but I should be back to work in a few days.
Well, that's good to hear, because the beer machine ain't working.
Well, how come?
Well, mainly because we don't have any ingredients.
Well, I'm gonna need them if I'm gonna make some more.
Oh, that's right, you don't know, but the stoner ain't back yet.
I thought you said I was out for 6 months.
Yeah, and he's been gone that long, too.
I wonder what happened to him.
Oh, we got an idea, and it ain't good.
What do you mean?
Let's just say Area 420 is on high alert. Well, you need anything before I go?
Can you wheel me to the bathroom?
All right, I'll take you.
But I'm gonna need somebody to take me back.
Well, then forget it. Hey, John, are you ready for me yet?
Yeah, come on in, Shady. Let's get going.
All right, then.
So what's happening?
Not much is happening, but one thing is,
What's that?
you forgot to make all the announcements.
You know, I really did, didn't I?
Yeah, you said you were going to talk about it later in the show, and you never got back to it.
Well, you want me to do them now?
No, because we got a cool or uncool to do.
So I probably should do that in the opening of the second hour.
That's a good idea, John.
So you ready to go?
Yeah, just give me the intro. This hour's cool or uncool is the John Lebang Show, adding a third hour, and it's all about music.
Nice way to slide that in there, Shady.
Well, I like to slide it in.
When's the last time you slid it in?
Well, let me see. Too long. Now let's get going.
All right, our first call comes in from Montreal, Canada. Wilfred, what say you?
As long as it's loaded, well.
Okay, thanks for your call.
He really likes that Lawrence Well.
Yeah, a lot of the older generation does.
Well, not me. I like that rock and roll stuff.
Yeah, next week we got Derek Schoenstein on.
I know you already talked about that. Now get back to the phone, John.
All right, our next call comes from Austin, Texas. AJ, what say you?
You alone will be the judge. You alone will be the jury of who's fake news and who stands for America and who stands against it. I'm Alex Jones, and this is the InfoWar.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Well, I figured he'd call in after you started talking about him.
Well, I felt I had to talk about it.
Next caller, John.
Over to Chicago, Illinois. Peppa, what say you?
As long as it's rap music, I'm gonna love it, baby.
No, it's not going to be rap music.
Oh, honey, what kind of music's gonna be?
Good rock music.
Oh, then that's uncool.
Lady, you're uncool. Bye.
All right, thanks for your call. Up next, we go out to Sanctuary City. Abu, what say you?
Oh, John, I love the music. Can you play our music?
Well, I might be able to play our music, Abu, but that would be a little self-serving.
Don't forget band practices after the show.
Oh, I won't. I've been practicing my new song. Do you want to hear it?
You got a new song, Abu?
Yes.
Oh, God, not here.
Oh, come on. I want to sing it now. Oh, 1,
Oh,
2,
God.
3, 4. I'm just a singer in a rock and roll band. I like to play and touch with my hand.
Okay, thanks for your call.
John, we may have to find a new singer.
Why do you say that?
Because every time I hear him sing, I have to go to the bathroom. Speaking of bathroom, are we done here?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, I'll see you later, everyone. Bye.
Well, how you feeling, Nerd Eye?
Oh, I'm feeling much better. I'm about ready to go start work on my new project.
What's your new project?
I'm gonna build an iron suit to protect me against enemies.
Well, I guess no one told you, but we're a little short on funding right now.
What do you mean?
Well, since Stoney ain't been back, we haven't had a way to bring in any income.
Oh no, how am I gonna do my work?
Well, we're working on some alternative means right now.
Oh good, because I have lots of ideas.
Well, work on the cheap ones first, because that's all we can afford. I'm heading over to the kitchen. You want anything?
No, I'm depressed now. I don't want to eat.
All right, then. Well, I'll see you later.
You're calling the John Lebang Show.
Hey, John, it's Shady. I'm not going to make it for cool or uncool.
Well, I kind of figured that since the show's just about over, Shady.
Yeah, sorry about that. Did you get all the announcements in?
Yeah, I got them all in.
Even the one about you being preempted?
Yeah, I made sure everybody knew about that.
So are you going to go to that show?
Well, I wasn't invited.
Well, they kept tagging you in posts.
Yeah, but that's a different story. Nobody asked me to actually be at the show.
And they didn't tell you?
No, I just had to find out on my own.
Well, what if you had done a show?
Well, I guess I would have been SOL then, Shady.
Well, you probably didn't want to go anyways, John.
Why do you say that, Shady?
Well, you're not into that alien sex thing. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye, everyone.
You've been listening to a special broadcast of The John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse Volume 5.
Now back to your regular programming.